This blogger is currently trending on TikTok. According to him, he is telling Ghanaians that the Nigerians are not your real brothers. That the real brothers in African is Togo and Ivory Coast. And these have actually gotten a lot of people talking. Nigerians are voicing out with anger that they only know Ghana as their big brother. But anyway, I'm going to be allowing you guys to watch this video and see what people have to say and the reason why he said what he said. So if you see me for the first time, I'm simply Lilian. Please do well by liking this video, subscribe and share. Let's check out these videos together.
Ghanaians, come. This video is for you. Let me tell you who your real brothers are. Ghanaians, your real brothers are Togolese and Ivoirians. Those are your real brothers. Everything that goes on in Ghana, 70% goes on in Togo. Culturally, the food we eat, basically the same thing goes on in Togo. Everything that is being eaten in Ghana, 70%, that's the same thing they eat in Togo. Maybe the only thing Togolese eat that Ghanaians don't eat is vermicelle and couscous. But apart from vermicelle and couscous, Ghana and Togo are similar in almost everything. When I went to Cote d'Ivoire, that was when I knew that some Ivoirians are called Yaovi and Kwesi. Because of the language barrier, that's why a lot of these guys don't really. Ivorians, the food you eat, it's the same thing over there. So the only dividing thing is language. That's why the other people can say, Ghana is our brothers. Man, your real brothers is Togo and Cote d'Ivoire. Ghanaians, those are your real brothers. But the thing is that we in Ghana, we are a bit lazy because if you go to Togo and Cote d'Ivoire, you know, almost all of them can speak a little bit of English. But in Ghana here, we don't know any bit of French.
So this gentleman is saying that Ghanaians and Nigerians are not brothers. Ghanaians and Nigerians are not brothers. The real brothers of Ghanaians are Togolese and Ivorians. What do you guys think about this? Because I feel he's onto something. He said the food they eat in Ivory Coast and Togo, 70% are the same with what Ghanaians eat. Most of them share language similarities. They even share name similarities like Kwesi and so on. So if Ivorians bear Ghanaian names and Togolese, some of them bear Ghanaian names, and some Togolese languages like the Ewes, like Ewes can talk to Togolese and understand, and Togolese can talk to Ewes and understand. The language may not be exactly the same, but they understand what each other says. I think the Gengbe and the Ewe or the Anglo, they have their thing. So why do Nigerians always call Ghanaians their brothers, and why do Ghanaians always call Nigerians their brothers? Why they have two countries between them? You know, there's some things in this life that you can never explain. Why is it like that? Do you know that if you even go to Togo and Ivory Coast, most of them know a little English, and they are francophone countries. But Ghana, only, I can say less than 1% of Ghanaians know French or try to understand French. Like how, let's just say 20% of Togolese or Ivorians understand the basics of English language. So I feel these guys onto something, and I think people should give Togolese and Ivorians a shot. But bottom line is, Nigerians and Ghanaians, they're already married. Nothing can separate them. All this internet scruffle and battles and yada yada yada, it wouldn't go anywhere. They are married forever to death do their part. So for those of you who want to argue with this, just understand that only Nigerians are allowed to, you know, go after Ghanaians, and only Ghanaians are allowed to go after Nigerians. Any other thing, these two countries will go after you. Let me know what you think in the comments.
Nigerians has always seen Ghana as their junior brother or sister. They call Ghanaians or Ghana names such as ordinary Ghana. Or let me say, we call Ghana ordinary Ghana. Names such as common Ghana, simple Ghana, the people whose food are like food for the gods. How about doing a little blast from the past on both countries? Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah was the first to gain independence for a country in Africa called Ghana. That happened in 1957. Nigeria, on the other hand, gained independence in 1960 after Ghana had taken the lead. History has said that Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, the Ghanaian then president or the freedom fighter for Ghana, helped Nigeria to gain independence as well. Nigeria, on the other hand, has a very huge land size with over 250 ethnic groups. Ghana, with a smaller size of land, has about 100, a little over 100 ethnic groups. It is clear that Ghana took the lead in independence. The self-acclaimed giants of Africa followed suit in 1960. Now my question is, who is the senior brother to the other? Is it the country that first gained independence in Africa, or the country that followed suit 3 years later? Now, what determines seniority of a brother or sister? Is it the age that determines the seniority of a brother or sister? Or the size of the country? Or the size and magnitude of your brother or sister? Help me answer this question, please. First cultural shock as a Nigerian who just relocated to Ghana. I was born and schooling in Nigeria, Osun State to be precise, Jeje. Until the mid-90s, we relocated to Ghana. Now, my first teacher didn't have it easy with me. Burst into laughter at a glance of him. Anytime he walked into class, I would just burst into laughter. He asked me why I was constantly laughing at him, and I couldn't say it as a young African child. I was barely 10 years old. When he couldn't take it anymore, he took me to the headmaster. Fortunately for me, the headmaster had schooled a bit in Nigeria, so he understood the Yoruba language. He asked me in the Yoruba dialect, and I explained to him why I was constantly laughing. My teacher's name was Oku. The Nigerians here, the Yoruba speakers here, you know the meaning of Oku, right? Oku means bola in the Yoruba dialect. Oku means D. Oku means ktie. So I couldn't understand why a human being could be called Mr. My headmaster laughed too. Now I had to explain to me that Oko is a twin name among the Gans of Ghana. Oko is just like Tai in the Yoruba dialect. Kwete is like Kainde in the Yoruba dialect. Just as the Yorubas have Tai and Kainde, the Gans of Ghana has Oko and Akwete. He now had to explain to the teacher the meaning of Oko in the Yoruba dialect. That was the reason why I was constantly laughing at it. Cultural tolerance is very important. Remember, where your right starts is where somebody else's ends. So remember to appreciate and respect other people's culture.
As someone in the diaspora, I'm very lucky that my parents came here in the 90s and I have the choice to just fly back to Nigeria when I want, and then when I want to come home and so forth. But there are actually so many people who don't have that freedom. So I wanted to kind of talk about that in December. Like, if you know me, my whole bag is I love Afrobeats, I love music, I love Nigeria. Yep, cool. But there's actually some real issues going on, and they've been going on for ages, and I think we become so desensitized to it. Nothing ever gets done, and it's so easy to just kind of give up, lose hope, not want to do anything, not want to speak out. But I thought, let me actually make a video on this because I'm so loud about how much I love Nigeria. But people are suffering, and we go back to party, have fun, which is fine. Like, 30th December was all about, after the stress of the whole year, you kind of come together, enjoy, party your sorrows away, leading up into the new year. Like, it's a positive thing. It's starting to become something scary when in that same country people are getting kidnapped. Today I saw a live stream, people were in church, gunmen came in, firing shots, an old woman could hardly get away from the noise. They've actually killed some people, abducted people. In Kebbi State, gunman kidnapped 25 schoolgirls. This is literally almost 10 years from Boko Haram and the whole Bring Back Our Girls hashtag, where over 200 girls were kidnapped. In June, 200 Christians were burnt to death while they were sleeping in Benue State. Like, there's so many things that are not even reported as well. So many kidnappings, so many killings. There's no security. There is a literal genocide going on. People are starving, people are suffering. Imagine being a teacher and you're working every day and you haven't been paid for almost a year. That could never happen in the UK. You graduated from university, but there's no employment, there's no jobs for you. In every aspect of society, Nigerians are suffering. I'm not even saying this so people don't go to Nigeria. I'm just saying, just be mindful. Like, there's bigger issues. Whoever you can tip, whoever you can support their businesses. If it's a charity, then donate to a charity. Don't go and start posting, oh, come with me to get my hair done for £2. Like, no, like, none of that. There's just too much information out there for us to be acting so stupid. And you know what? Music has always been an outlet. It's always been something where people use it to either speak up against the government or even just to, like, ignore the stresses of life. So like I said, I'm not against having fun. I'm not against enjoying the music in the motherland. All I'm saying is, from what you post, from the way you act whilst you're in Nigeria or wherever you go, just be mindful that there's real issues going on. Stay safe, and don't think, oh, because it's not happened to me, because it's not near me, that it doesn't matter. It matters. It makes me sad that the people at the top have no regard for Nigerian life. Like, if you're poor in Nigeria, you do not matter. Please be mindful, have compassion, help wherever you can. You should watch Ibukun's video about geographic lottery, that the only difference between us and someone in Sudan or Congo or Nigeria is literally our postcode.
You guys, Sally have actually experienced Ghana and Nigeria because she was born in Nigeria. So she's half Ghanaian and she's half Nigeria. And she has spent most of her life in Ghana. So she knows what she means. According to her, Nigeria and Ghana are brothers. For me, I still believe Nigeria and Ghana are brothers and sisters, but I still know the fact that Ivory Coast are more closer to Ghana, and in fact, Ivory Coast, in fact, they have a lot of similarities with Ghana. There's some part of Ivory Coast that speak three language, and and that is why some Ghanaians actually say that Africans come from Ghana or Africans are brother or sister to Ghana. But some Nigerians are still having it in their mind that they are more related to Ghana because of the ongoing, social media crisis between Nigeria and Ghana, all the saga and all that. According to some Nigerians, that is love that is making that saga to still continue up till now. But Kenyans are like, I don't know why Nigerians are flipping into Ghana, where they have, what are they calling it? These countries that are very close. There's two countries close to Nigeria before Ghana, but the level of the populations of Nigerians in Ghana is much more than other African countries. So at this stance now, I don't know what to say, but I leave it to you guys. Let me know your thoughts. Do you really think that the main brothers of Ghana are Ivory Coast, not Nigeria? Let me know your thoughts on the comment section. I'm simply Lilian. Please do well by liking this video, subscribe and share. Thank you so much. I'll see you on my next one. Bye.